Okay, kids, Brian Trowan here, Pez Through the Ages. I'm thinking about getting rid of all my candy. What do you guys think? You want in? I got 35 different lemons, and I got the same kind of thing going with all the other flavors. Let's talk about what this means. You're probably most familiar with these right here. These are today's, and there's really not much difference here. Not labeled for individual sale. They come with a bunch of stuff. This is the old school. This is back in the late 90s. They were still wrapped in two different pieces, paper around tinfoil, and they were all pretty much looking just like this. But you might have a whole ton of these, but you'll have one, and this is all I have in all of mine, that looks like this. Here we've got, what do we have? Well, we've got different information here, different font, but more importantly, you can identify this by the net weight being in ounces only and not grams. Here, let's go to some of the old stuff. This is the old rectangular, this is the oldest type of thing. There are older wrappers than this, but I think this is probably my oldest, made in Austria for Pez in New York, back when it was there. Not more than half an ounce, I don't know what that is. And you can mail this away, 3 of these, and 15 cents to Church Street Station in New York, and get yourself a Golden Glow. That'd be pretty cool. I'll try mailing that in later. The Starry packs, you've seen one, you've seen them all? Not true. This Starry pack is with the same kind of rectangular tablets, and this is in Austria. So both of these are citron, that's lemon, same writing, same rectangular package. Also rectangular, you get this lemon with made in Austria by Vienna. Lemon, not citron. These two are the same. One's pretty melted. Got destroyed by being too close to some other candy. This one's lemon and just simply says made in Austria by Ed Haas, GmbH, Vienna, Linz. That one's sticky. These two are identical. This says lemon, and on the other side you've got that bold made in Haas Food Manufacturing Corp, Orange, Connecticut. Those are identical as near as I can tell. These are all rounded Pez, by the way. This one also just double citron. No other identifying information. All 4 of these are the same. There are 35 different packs here, folks. Lemon candy, the net weight, and the ingredients with Orange, Connecticut on the other side. Over here, we've got some other older Pez. You know what? Let's do these up here. These look identical, but one is 8.5 grams, the other is 0.28 ounces. And you can see the difference is one's Orange, Connecticut, and the other is made in Yugoslavia by Kolinska Ljubljana. I don't know if I'm saying that right. These guys are similar. These 3 packages are all similar. They have these more realistic lemons, similar to these guys, but a brighter yellow. These are made in Slovenia by Kolinska. These are made in Yugoslavia. That's the same place, just different time period. Yugoslavia, then Slovenia. These guys are all the same in the back. They just say Haas Traun, Austria, with this information on the side. These, by the way, have Japanese. Yeah. So both Slovenia and Yugoslavia have the Japanese on the other side, and the Haas Traun, Austria does not. I've done the 3 lemons, the 2 darker lemons, the newest ones. All of these guys, including the Oddball USA, all the old 90s USA. There are 3 versions of the more recent, just straight up yellow packs. These are all the ones where the wrapper is the tinfoil and the paper, if you will, are all the same, unlike these guys where it's 2 different pieces. You can tell by looking at the end. If it looks like it's folded over like an envelope, it's the newer version. You've got not labeled for sale, and you have them, I didn't really count this as a difference, I guess there's 36. Doesn't have the little numbers printed on the side. Do you care? I don't think. These are, which were apparently to be labeled for individual sale, have the address as 35 Prindle Hill Road, and this is just going to the P.O. box. Otherwise, identical. Over here, these are European. These are all made in Austria, and they have these funny smiling faces. This one's got the same faces, but now it's made in same place, but you can see the font is white with black outlines, and in Japanese in the same way. Let's go to the back. There are 5 different ones with these pop-out eyeballs. What are the differences? You can see the one up front has 2 lines for the address, made in Austria, and then it drops down for the remainder, whereas all the others have them on 1 line. This one, these 2 sets, this one and that one, I think the difference is just the numbers printed on the side. This has it in Japanese and that one just in Japanese. There are other differences if I flip them over, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones. Back here, there are 3 different ones of the dancing Pez logo. These don't have the UPC codes on them, whereas these do. These have it in, you can see, here I'll move it closer for you, different fonts between the top one and the second one. You see that? This one and that one. Those 4 are the same. Now there's the tiny ones. This is the old tiny one, Coast Probe, which for all I know means sample. I'm not really sure. It's a tiny little pack. It's an individual paper wrapper with the tinfoil inside, and it is citron, that is lemon. This is the oldest of the bunch. This is, I don't think it's terribly rare, but it is interesting to have the small pack. And you've got these 2 with have the little lemons. These 3, 4 have the funny faces. The difference being really these 2 have the black numbers here, and this one doesn't. This one's got a whole bunch of different stuff. It's actually paper wrapped around tinfoil, and this one is in Russian from 2004. So, do I sell all these? Do I keep them? I don't want them all to end up like this ugly guy. What do you suggest?